Okay, babe, what did you think of our thrifting adventure today in Petaluma, California?
Wow, pretty epic.
Like, you can hang. And you guys are like, no, this is not a good look. Is this the store? Or is that the store? Hey friends, it's Quenby, the Grateful Queen here on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here and you've joined me for another video. This one's gonna be really fun because it's a thrift with me video. Actually, it's a thrift with us video because I was with my partner, Petey. There's actually a little bit of a story here, so I'll share it briefly. I'm going to do a lot of footage from inside the thrift stores and a little thrift haul. I got some clothes, some shoes, and a few vintage home good items that I'm excited to share with you. So the little story is, Petey drives a Mini, one of those little Mini Coopers, and Mini was putting on some kind of event where it's like, we drove down to the Mini dealership and they gave us some tasks and we were gonna do a scavenger hunt, and you track it all on the phone through this app. It was kind of fun, it was pretty cute, seeing all the Minis. However, we got a little bit distracted. Does that ever happen to you? Let me know in the comments, where you think you're going somewhere and then you drive by the thrift store and it's like calling to you, like, come on in and thrift. So we're driving by Petaluma, California, which is the cutest Victorian old town, and they've got great shops and a few thrift stores. I went to 2 new to me thrift stores, which is like really exciting and fun. So, as you all know, prices are a little high here where I live in Northern California, so I was very selective about what I got. I got one BOLO item that I'm probably keeping, at least for a little while. That's one of the benefits of being a reseller, right? It's like you can get stuff, try it out, and then sell it when you're done with it and bring something new into your closet. You get this great flow of stuff if you're into fashion and you love clothes and shoes and handbags and stuff like that like I do. It's a real perk of the business. Okay, so I only got one item at the first thrift store because they were on to us, guys. They had all the good stuff marked up. They had this section in the beginning of the store and it was like higher end items or designer items or whatever, and it was all the good stuff. Lots of free people and awesome higher end denim jeans like Frame, a current Elliott jeans. They had lots of Lucky brand. These are items and brands that I love to sell, and I would have snatched those up if they were the $4 or $5 items, but no, they all had special tags hanging on them like this one did. I posted about this on Instagram. Some of you will recognize it right away. This is one of the best BOLO brands. It is Johnny Was. The tag looks like this. You cannot miss it. Johnny Was is a boho brand based out of Los Angeles. Their signature stuff is that they're all heavily embroidered. This blouse is simple for them because it's all one color scheme, but usually they're more like the one I have on with lots of bright embroidery. This is a size medium. I paid up for this because I plan to keep it for myself. I would never pay this amount for retail, but I paid $36. It's a size medium. It's flawless. It's just gorgeous. If you ever find this stuff, this brand, pick it up. It does especially well in the larger sizes. But that was all I found there because it was kind of pricey and all the good stuff was priced up. Do they do that where you are? I mean, my Goodwills do it here but they don't know everything. They don't have like all the good stuff in one section like this store did and then all like the mall brands and Target brands and stuff in the rest of the store. Then we went to this hospice thrift store and it was amazing. I could have spent all day in there. In fact, we had to leave at 5 because they were closing. And I was like, oh, I could have been in there forever. But they had some great stuff, starting with this pair of shoes. This is an excellent brand to be aware of. It's called Jack Rogers. They all look like this. Well, they might have some other styles, but this is the style that I've always seen. They're very expensive leather sandals. These ones are like in excellent condition. This is what the name brand looks like. I don't know if you'll be able to see inside the shoe there, but they're all leather. They have a leather sole on the bottom. That's a tip. If you see a pair of shoes and it says leather sole, like the tread on the bottom, that's an expensive shoe. I paid $7.50 for these, and they will sell anywhere from like $25 to $45. I'll price high, and then I'll accept best offer. $7.50 is a little bit high to pay, but I feel confident I can flip those babies pretty easily. Great shape on those too. Okay, my very favorite brand. You all know it. You're probably tired of me saying it again and again and again. My favorite brand, one of them is Free People, to resell on eBay and Poshmark, but also to wear. I got this because it's a size large, and it's hard to find large sizes in Free People. They do a lot of things oversized, so most things you're gonna find are like a small and extra small, and I want things for the larger ladies. I paid $8.50 for this, and it is a gorgeous like ivory color cardigan sweater. And then it's got this knotted detail in the front, but look at the knit on that. It's kind of like a lacy knit, and then the back just has a ribbed knit. I just think this is really sweet. I can probably sell it for like, I'll put it up there for like $35 plus shipping, and I'll probably accept $25 to $35 on that one. This is one of my best-selling brands on eBay, and it's one of my best-selling athletic brands. These are Athleta. That's the little Athleta logo there. It kind of looks like a star. These are a size small. I paid $5.50. They had a few pairs of these, but I was selective about which ones I got. These I got because they're all black, which usually does well for me. They're a skinny legging, and they look to be in excellent condition. So no pills. You always want to check the crotch area. I hate to be crude like that, but it's like it gets pilling there. These ones also have these mesh cutout details, so part of the leg is just mesh, see-through. Now, Athleta is this great brand because they often have a style number, so if you go into the interior tag, There'll be a style number here on the bottom so I can look up the style on these. That's probably an $18 to $25 flip. So I put them up for $24.99 plus shipping and then accept best offer. Sometimes they sell for the $24.99. Sometimes I usually don't go lower than $18 on Athleta leggings. Friends, this was the saddest because these were cool pants, K-U-H-L, but they were hemmed. My favorite was that last store we just went in, which was a hospice thrift store, and those, I feel like they get a lot of more like vintage, antique stuff, and I'm just gonna shut the door because it feels kind of loud. So I got a few good clothing items, and I could have bought so much home goods. What'd you get, babe?
A yoga mat and a bag.
A yoga mat with a bag. We go on Saturday, and all year they had it outdoor during COVID stuff, but now it's indoor, so he's got a fancy new mat and a carrying bag.
Brand new.
Yeah, it looks brand new. I mean, it doesn't have tags on it, but the clothes at the hospice thrift store were a little pricey, but they had some really good stuff, but I had to be super selective. I wish I had known that red tags were 50% off, because I would have maybe gone through the store and tried to find the red tag stuff. So, but I'll do a haul and show everyone what we got. I'm tired. It's 5 o'clock. They had to kick us out. They're like, okay, we're closing in 5 minutes, and we had to kind of run up to the register. I could have been in there for hours. This is one of my favorite brands to sell, and this one was $5.50 half price because it was red. I did not realize they were doing half price, or I would have, when I was looking, tried to find more red tags. I hate that. But this is Soft Surroundings. This is the newest tag that Soft Surroundings has. They have an older label. I don't really pick that up. This is a size medium, and it's a women's sweatshirt. So it's lightweight sweatshirt material, but it's like a tunic length. And it's got this nice detail here with a grommet and a tie. And it's got pockets. I thought this is a nice color. It's a nice lightweight longer sweatshirt. So that's all I got for clothes and shoes. Not a huge haul. I'll show you a couple of things that I got. My favorite section of any thrift store is usually the linen section, if they have good stuff. And a hospice thrift store often has more vintage and antique. I just love, I have a collection of these. This is like a doily kind of thing, and it's all hand embroidered. So women used to sit around making these. Instead of sitting around on our smartphones, they would sit, maybe someone would be playing music, piano or something in the living room. They'd sit with their family and friends, and women would be doing this. This is a very unique one. I've never seen one quite like this. I put these all over the house. So I put them usually like in baskets or metal tins, kind of like vintage farmhouse decor. This one was $1 and this one was $2. And I could have bought the entire bin of them, but I have a lot already. But they're so hard to pass up because they're so pretty. I want to save them from the thrift store. This is another piece of like vintage home decor. This is an old whiskey bottle. This was $6.50, which I thought was a really great price for this. I put these on shelves around the house just for home decor. Aged in the Hills, straight corn whiskey, McCormick Distilling. It's got a number on the bottom. So I'll put this like in my kitchen next to my collection of white vintage pitchers. That's what I got. Thanks for coming in the stores with me. I had such a fun time with PD outsourcing. Tell me what you think of these thrift with us videos where I do a little haul and then also do some thrift store footage. I love making them, so I would love it if you love them too. I'll see you in the next video, friends. Bye bye, bye bye, bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye. Love you, friends. See you in the next video. Bye. What was I gonna say? Do you like to thrift shop with me? I love vintage. I love vintage. Yeah, I love to do a little rant about my Goodwill. I love Goodwill. I spend a lot of money there, so I support all the causes that Goodwill supports. But in 2019, they stopped doing any kind of sales whatsoever. And I'm like green with envy.
That's right, green with envy.
When people talk about their 99-cent day or their half-off day, I just don't have that. But this is cool. It's kind of, this Petaluma is like a 30-minute drive, maybe a little bit more than that. But they have a half-off color, so that makes me feel like, yes, I want to go check that place out again. So, let's get into the video.